Yeah.
Hey yo, man, it's your time. And fuck poverty. Get this money, man. What the fuck you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Phil and Leroy, the Judgmental Podcast.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Phil.
And I'm Leroy. So we going to Miami, Florida, where teen Jahara Malik was sentenced to 17 years in prison, followed by 5 years of probation and the stabbing death of Yakeem Louder in 2024. This kind of went viral probably about a month or so back, the trial. So here we go.
Begin with the sentence coming down for a teen accused of stabbing and killing her ex-boyfriend. It was an emotional day as the victim's family was face to face with the suspect. That heartbroken family asking for justice.
And the defendant herself apologizing for what happened in Local 10's Trent Kelly live in Miami with what happened in the court today. Trent.
And Calvin and Nicole, there was a big difference between what each side wanted here in court today. Prosecutors pushing for 20 years in prison, while the defense was asking for a youthful offender sentence and a boot camp program. In the end, though,
shit. Think again.
The judge handed down 17 years behind bars.
It will always be a fact that you are a murderer.
Raw words and real pain inside a Miami courtroom as a judge hands down a sentence in a deadly teen stabbing. Jahara Malik, now 18, sentenced to 17 years in prison and 5 years probation for killing her ex-boyfriend, 17-year-old Yakeem Lawler. The case dating back to December 2024, when investigators say Malik stabbed him in the chest with a pocket knife.
Does that look like a damn pocket knife? That look like a kitchen knife to me.
Surveillance video shown in court capturing his final moments, a scene too disturbing for some. Medical testimony revealing the force of that wound, a blade piercing through to his heart. Lawler's family pleading for the maximum sentence.
We just want what my son deserved. His life
That was a
matters.
damn kitchen knife. There wasn't no pocket knife.
Right.
Malik, who pleaded guilty to manslaughter in March, expressing remorse before learning her fate.
I was wrong for what I did, and every day I sit and think about the damage I caused.
The judge, however, rejecting a lighter sentence, citing the violence of the crime and the need for accountability.
The sentence in this case must reflect the seriousness of what occurred, and because the sentence must reflect accountability.
After the sentence, emotions still running high outside the courtroom.
I hope when she go today and go to prison and get processed, she gonna sit there and think about the lives that she destroyed.
Mentally, I think that she was prepared for the consequences. I just feel that us as the family doesn't feel that she got justice.
Man, shut up.
I don't know why he did that interview.
Yeah, I wouldn't even do the interview.
Yeah, both sides clearly leaving the courthouse very emotional tonight. As another part of her sentencing, Malik must also undergo regular mental health evaluations, and she's also required to write a letter to the victim's family once every year acknowledging her actions. That's a very...
Yeah, they're not going to read that.
Oh, yes, he is.
Oh, you think so?
Yup.
Or do you think that they'll send a message to her back?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to Montgomery County, Tennessee. I'm sorry. Now remember the story about a couple of weeks back about the student, the teacher was showing pictures of a project. Now all of a sudden he's swiping 6 pictures of him naked to the girl. All right, Makenzie Ellithorpe addressed the Clarksville-Montgomery County School Board, saying she no longer feels safe after her science teacher showed her nude photos in her class. Here's the report.
In Clarksville, parents, students, and community members came together demanding accountability and refusing to back down. Good evening, everyone. I'm Rory Johnston. News Channel 5's Patsy Montesinos first brought you one student's story from there 3 months ago. This evening, she follows through and takes us to an emotional and chaotic school board meeting.
It's been 3 months.
We're behind the student who was shown the nude photos by Superintendent Luna Vedder's husband, Matthew Vedder.
Since Makenzie Ellithorpe says her science teacher showed her inappropriate photos, just days after the incident in March, she asked to share her story only with me. When that happened, did it seem to you like it was an accident?
No, because, I feel like if it was an accident, he could have jerked his phone away. He could have said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
It said, oh my gosh, get the fuck away from me. You know what I mean? You got to stand there and keep looking at him.
Right. Both of them are wrong, like you said.
She's milking it for all she can. They probably trying to sue the school or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like you said. Yeah, he could have did that with what she said, but she also could have just walked away. And I'm just confused. I just think it's inappropriate for him to show her photos on his phone, regardless what it is anyway.
And after he said he showed the first one, oops, you know what I mean? They showed the second one. You stayed there and watched 6 pictures, and now you all upset and shell shocked. Get the fuck out.
You were not supposed to see that, but that's not what happened. So
he just kept sliding.
Pretty much, yeah.
What'd you say?
She just kept looking.
In total, how many, pictures do you think you saw?
It was somewhere between 6 to 8.
And this Tuesday, she spoke publicly for the first time in front of the Clarksville-Montgomery County School Board.
I no longer felt safe in a place where I was supposed to feel protected.
The tension in the room growing as community members rallied around Makenzie.
Look into the eyes of your husband's victim.
A supporter was even kicked out for being disruptive. Back in March, the district said Vedder, quote, accidentally and briefly displayed an inappropriate photo. Vedder, the husband of Superintendent Jean Luna Vedder, was reassigned off campus and resigned shortly after.
Questions have been raised, concerns have been voiced, and yet the answers remain difficult to find.
Makenzie and her family say they
stupid. Like, what more do you want from the guy's not working at the school no more?
Right.
Probably got criminal charges. What more do you want? Why y'all still talking about it?
Well, I guess they want the superintendent fired, but that don't have nothing to do with her because that's her husband.
I mean, it's nothing you can do. What, you going to take phones from the teachers? Like, nothing is going to change. All the students and the teachers got phones.
Right.
How about don't get close enough to the teacher where y'all the only one around each other looking at pictures in his phone?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't nobody in that classroom, just them two. That don't even sound right.
Up. He probably been flirting with her and stuff.
He probably was. I'm showing her a project. What project are you showing this young girl?
Haven't seen justice.
You failed Makenzie, and you have failed so many other innocent children.
This is about accountability. This is about doing what is right, and this is about change.
In Clarksville, I'm Patsy Montesinos, News Channel 5.
People need to start.
All right, Patsy, thanks. Right now, the investigation into the incident continues. Prosecutors in Sumner County have been assigned to the case. The DA's office tells us they're now reviewing the evidence.
The news is shitty, too, by the way. Okay, what was the board meeting about? They never said it.
Just to get shit off her chest.
Okay, what's the end game?
That's exactly what I was saying. There's no end game. What are you talking about? My man ain't working there no more. Y'all board awareness to the situation. No other teachers is doing it. So what the fuck?
Right. The authorities know, and they going through the judicial system, whatever. So what is there to talk about? Like you said, she just trying to sue.
She wants to work. First off, she's using it for a little bit of stardom, and she wants to sue her family. Probably keep pushing this issue and making it seem like she's distraught. She can't go back to school, and they trying to sue the school board.
Mm-hmm. Well, we going to our favorite county, Gwinnett County, Georgia, where police arrested Lance Vance and Paulina Melanola. They're being accused of posing as Amazon drivers to steal packages from porches. Street entrepreneurs in full effect. Here's the report.
We want to begin this hour with a sophisticated disguise that wasn't enough to keep 2 alleged porch pirates under the radar in Gwinnett County. Annie Mapp joining us now live. Annie, detectives think there could be even more victims out there, we understand.
Tom, good afternoon. Unfortunately, that is the case. Gwinnett County Police reports they have received several calls from residents who say they had their packages stolen, whether in Norcross or unincorporated Duluth. Now, take a look at this video that Gwinnett County Police shared with us. This shows 37-year-old suspect
2026. This is a shitty video.
Vance, while allegedly committing the crimes. Investigators say he and 34-year-old Poalima Mahaloma were targeting apartments and homes in the areas of Tree Corners Parkway as well as Satellite Boulevard and Old Norcross Road.
But he ain't dressed as no Amazon worker here.
You said fuck it today, huh?
Poalima was driving the car the suspects were operating in and would wait outside as Vance grabbed packages. Now, on some occasions, Vance was spotted wearing what police say is a blue Amazon delivery driver vest. Victims of the stolen packages reported the crimes to Duluth Police and Gwinnett County. Investigators say they learned the suspects were staying at a hotel in the area. A search warrant led detectives to find several stolen packages and clothes the suspects allegedly used during the crimes inside.
And this is a shitty police report too, because her audio was way down. I can hear the highway.
That hotel room. We did speak to Gwinnett County Police a little earlier today. They are asking more victims to come forward. Take a listen to what their public
in these areas that may have had stuff stolen around the time from like March 1st to March 26th when they arrested these individuals, especially in that Treehouse Parkway and in that around that Satellite Boulevard, Old Norcross Road. If they had stuff taken, and especially if they have any, doorbell camera footage of it, reach out to the detectives at 770-513-5300 and do a report.
Now, both of those suspects are facing charges, and they were both arrested.
Isn't that a felony, stealing mail?
Yes, it should be.
Goddamn, all that for a damn couple packs of socks and some deodorant.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what the hell you're getting. If it was that valuable, people wouldn't just leave it on the steps like that.
Exactly. Every time I got something valuable, I always made sure I was home.
Yep. I be tracking that shit. Oh, it's coming in on this day. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my wife is here, so I ain't got to worry about it now. And then when I bought something expensive, I did one of those drop boxes, the lockers.
Yeah.
Because then you can always sit in there. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Right.
And the one time I ordered all these socks, I bought like some specialized socks, like characters and shit.
Yeah.
And it was like 2 packs, probably like a 12-pack, and some deodorant, and the motherfuckers sold it. That was here. They didn't actually steal. What happened was they dropped it off at the wrong address.
Mm-hmm. That's funny because my father had bought a TV. It was like a little TV for the garage. It was only like $70.
Mm-hmm.
And they had it ordered from Amazon, but FedEx was supposed to deliver it, and they sent it to the wrong house. I don't know what house they sent it to. And so I'm like talking to them like, yeah, I didn't get it. And he has a video of the FedEx delivery driver just driving by the house. So I don't know where the driver was going. And I had sent them the video and everything. And they talk about something, knock on people's doors and ask them, did they receive it? I knock on somebody's door and say, hey, did you receive a television? Who gonna say, oh yeah, this one?
They sent me a message too and was like, well, if that's your neighbor, you can go check and see if they have your package. I'm like, I'm not going down the street knocking on nobody's door.
Exactly.
Because if they got first off, y'all gave it to the wrong address. And if they was upstanding citizens, they would have said, oh shit, this is 819. Let me take it down the street.
Yep. They got some stuff like, oh shit, a television right here at my door. They found themselves a win. Ain't no use knocking on there's nobody's door asking them something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, these motherfuckers, I bought I think it was a 70-inch. When I first moved here, I got a 70-inch. And I'm at work and I'm tracking it and everything. And then I hit Shay up and I'm like, hey, did they drop the TV off and say it was delivered? She's like, I ain't see no TV out here. Now it's raining, right? That day was raining. So I'm like, well, where the fuck is the TV at? I come home, the TV is on the back porch. The damn box soaking wet. I take the TV out of the box. It's all broken and shattered and shit.
Oh,
this
shit.
dumb motherfucker must have dropped it. And instead of ringing the doorbell and letting somebody know it's here, even though it's raining, who leaves the TV outside in the rain? Even though it's in a box. That was like a 70-inch. Oh, right. Man, I raised hell like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Did you have to show them pictures and stuff?
Yeah. They replaced it though.
What kind of shit is that? The door is right there, but you gonna bring the package all the way in the back?
All the way up my driveway on the back deck in the rain. You thinking this is a TV? Let me ring the doorbell. Let somebody come to the door to bring it in. You know what I mean?
Right.
Charges of torch piracy and using tools to commit a crime, and Mahaloma is facing charges of receiving stolen property. Tom.
Annie, are police giving people sort of any way or tools to defend
battling with the damn highway
themselves against porch pirates? It seems like something that you can't necessarily control 100%. It's good to see them sort of on the front lines of getting these people off of the streets, but inevitably they're going to pop back up again. What can people do to protect themselves against becoming a victim?
Well, Philip just said it.
It's such a difficult situation, Tom, because a lot of these crimes happen during the hours when most folks are at work and they come home to make this discovery. One person that we spoke to told me that she received a notification that her package was delivered, but sure enough, she got home and it was no longer there. Some companies do offer some flexible options, and that is really what police are recommending in this situation. Amazon, for example, I know gives you different places where you can go and pick up your package, maybe at a secure box or at a different store. So if a person knows that this is something that is going on in their area, or if they have fears that the package or something important could be stolen, it is recommended that they take advantage of those services.
Advice to be on the lookout and to be vigilant, and to maybe work with your packaging company to avoid becoming a victim. But good to see you.
And he's still steady talking. I would have ended up like, well, all right then. You can barely hear. You battling with the damn highway. All right, we go to Dallas, Texas, where a Dallas mechanic says code compliance officer extorted him for months. Here's the video. Here's the report.
Look, I'm just here for this one-time thing to help him. We was helping each other, sure, and that's it.
How are you helping?
She already guilty, but I can already tell how she's talking.
Helping each other.
But I don't have any more answers.
You have no answers. You have not been extorting this man for 2 months?
No, I have not. Friend, I'm not trying to hurt you.
Are you friends? Is this your friend?
You called me friend.
This?
All our Latino brothers call each other friends. No, you tried.
Why is she standing there? She guilty as shit. She should have just kept walking.
Yep.
Oscar Rivera. And this is Delana Howard, an officer with Dallas City Code Compliance. Not only does Rivera say they're not friends.
5 o 6, algo así.
Totaling probably
700.
He says she...
Well, he was just speaking English. He's speaking English to these ladies here, but now all of a sudden he can't speak English.
He wasn't really speaking.
Ain't he talking to him?
He wasn't really speaking in English. He was mumbling a little here and there.
Position with the city to demand hundreds of dollars from him, claiming if he did not pay, he'd owe the city of Dallas thousands in fines. Are you afraid of her?
Sí, le tengo miedo a ella.
In July, Rivera went through the annual license renewal process with Code Compliance for his car repair business, a business he's been certified to operate for more than 10 years. His license was renewed in July.
Pero fue uno y ya me dio mis permisos, dijo que estaba bien, y luego ella también dijo que ya.
But Rivera says in September, one of the officers with the department came back, claiming he was in violation of city code.
Oh, me dijo que me podía dar un ticket de $5,000, o si no que pagara como una cuota de $290.
You go from a $5,000 fine to just pay her $290. You already know something's up right here. I bet you he did it.
These screenshots show text messages starting in late September from a number a Dallas police report links to Howard, saying it's going to take $200 to get this closed, promising to somehow block Rivera's address from the reporting system. Then she tells him that the fee will only be good for a month. He will have to redo it.
So he got to keep giving her payments and shit.
And asks him.
Well, this is more a street entrepreneur than the people that steal the packages.
He said, I'm telling.
To tell anyone. For weeks, text messages asking for different dollar amounts, asking for half.
Oh, he's short and all this stuff, short $75,000. Oh, this girl is funny.
If Rivera doesn't respond, insisting she's helping him out. The messages went from demands to pleas for cash to pay her phone bill and car note.
What we have here is a clear case of extortion.
Eric Deroger is Rivera's attorney. On November 14th, Rivera filed a report with the Dallas Police Department. DPD would only confirm the investigation is ongoing. We asked the city of Dallas for an interview on this issue, but instead received a statement confirming code compliance is aware of the allegations and that the employee in question had been placed on administrative leave pending an investigation. She was placed on leave on November 24th. That same day, Rivera informed WFAA that Howard planned to come pick up cash from him. So we showed up at the shop to bring her money direct. Working down with WFAA. What does he owe you money for?
Nothing.
Your text this morning said that you needed money by 1 p.m. today or your car was going to be repossessed. Is your car going to be repossessed? But what does that have to do with Mr. Rivera?
Nothing. I'm sorry, Oscar.
Were you sending those messages asking for money as an employee of the city?
No, at the time, I was always off the clock when I was sending them.
When you were working for the city, would it be common for the city of
Trying
Dallas
to keep her job.
Yeah.
texting him for the money that he'd owe? Howard never denies texting Rivera asking for money, but says that she was somehow helping him, seemingly shocked that Rivera has a problem with it. You've been texting this man for months. He said he's afraid.
Afraid? OMG.
He afraid that he was going to get fined.
She playing stupid.
Right.
If you want a refund for your money for helping you, I will.
You don't have it, ma'am. You just said you was going to get your car repossessed.
So you feel like you were helping him?
I really, really do. I really do. And he knows
You
that.
helping him by draining his fucking pockets and nothing in return.
Right.
I don't think he feels that way.
I didn't come at you no type of way.
If he was in compliance with the city, he had his permit. Why did he need to pay you personal money to your Zelle account for his compliance?
I don't have anything else to say.
Where's the cops at? All this back and forth talking.
Right.
And went on for nearly 20 minutes. At one point, Howard starts to break down.
Please.
Why are you emotional right now?
Because I have so much going on. I cannot have this air. Please. I'm already sick.
Too late.
I have proof. Please. I will give you back the money you sent. I'm not trying to break the law. I'm not trying to go to jail.
You already broke the law, ma'am, by you asking him for money.
What did you think you were doing when you were doing that?
I was looking out for him.
How?
I don't want to answer.
Let me a link to this. I want to show Shay this one.
Okay.
Eventually, Howard walked back to her car and drove away.
It's appalling. I think it's predatory. I think it's a situation that should not have happened at all.
Rivera's hope now is that the city's investigation will lead to action so that he and potentially others no longer
Surprise attacked their ass.
in fear. Oscar Rivera says he has not heard from Howard since the day that we spoke to her at his shop. The city of Dallas says it is still actively investigating this situation. And according to the city's website, if a property owner or a resident is actually violating city code, they will receive what's called a courtesy notice that specifically states what that violation is, how long they have to fix it, and information about any enforcement if they do not. We couldn't find any part of the policy that would allow for a code enforcement officer to personally text a resident. In Dallas, I'm Morgan Young.
That's crazy.
Well, all right, you can reach the Judgmentals on Facebook, TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube at pnljudgementals. Instagram is _Judgementals, or you can email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. So, all right, Phil.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Hold up, woke that, whoa, hold the phone. You think all I do is rap? I can do it on my own. That's why I produce the track. No wonder where my crew is at. They'll be back.